Hello everyone, I'm Jinyi. Today I will be with Sabah, Shashi, and Stephanie talking about the incorporating cultural food for a diverse population in long-term care. As a long-term care facility become more diverse, it is more important than even to provide the meal that cater to the unique cultures needs of the residents. Culturally appropriate a meal to more than just provide nutrition. They help improve the quality of life and well-being of the residents, allow them to feel respect, comfortable, and connect to their traditions. Many residents in long-term care came from diverse background, and this is make it necessary for menu to reflect their unique food with preference and traditions. By doing so, facilities do not only meet their dietary needs, but also honor their culture's heritage. With the growing immigrant population in long-term care, the demand of the culturally inclusive meals has surged, as Shire Care pointed out in 2023. This shift has made the crucial for long-term care facility to adapt their food offer to meet this diverse needs. In the following slide, we will dive into the demographic of the long-term care residents, the challenges in meeting their diverse dietary needs, and the importance of the culturally inclusive meals.
Thank you, Jeanette. I will now discuss the importance of cultural sensitivity. To start off, it's essential to recognize and respect cultural preferences and dietary restrictions. Many people have dietary restrictions based on religious beliefs, health considerations, or personal choices. For example, halal and kosher diets follow specific religious guidelines, while vegetarianism and veganism are often chosen for ethical or health reasons. Being aware of these restrictions is crucial. Respecting cultural and religious food choices means acknowledging and valuing residents' identities and beliefs. By showing this respect, we can help build trust and foster a sense of community among residents. Cultural comfort foods play a significant role in resident satisfaction and well-being. These foods provide a sense of familiarity and emotional comfort, reminding individuals of their home, family, and tradition. Familiar foods can help reduce feelings of homesickness or isolation, enhancing residents' overall well-being. Shared cultural meals are powerful tools for strengthening social connections among residents. These meals foster a sense of community and belonging, offering opportunities for residents to bond over shared experiences and traditions. Shared cultural meals are said to significantly strengthen social connections among residents. Being culturally sensitive and respecting dietary restrictions is not just about meeting basic needs. It's about honoring and valuing the diverse backgrounds and identities of residents. By doing so, we can enhance their overall satisfaction, well-being, and sense of community. I will now discuss the importance of understanding common dietary preferences and restrictions across various cultures. This knowledge is crucial for fostering cultural sensitivity. First, let's explore the cultural food preferences of different regions. Various cultures have distinct culinary traditions that reflect their heritage and lifestyle. For example, African, Asian, Latin, Mediterranean, and Middle Eastern cuisines all have rich culinary histories with unique ingredients and cooking methods. Let's take a closer look at some specific cuisines. Asian cuisine typically features ingredients such as rice, soy sauce, and tofu. Common cooking methods in Asian cuisine include stir-frying and steaming. These techniques help preserve the natural flavors and nutritional value of the ingredients. Moving on to the Mediterranean cuisine, you'll often find ingredients like olive oil, chickpeas, and feta cheese. Mediterranean cooking methods include grilling and roasting, which enhance the flavors of the food and contributes to a healthy diet. In Middle Eastern cuisine, staple ingredients include lentils, tahini, and lamb. Slow cooking and baking are common methods used to prepare Middle Eastern dishes, allowing the flavors to develop and intensify over time. Now let's discuss some common dietary restrictions that are important to be aware of. Vegetarianism is a dietary preference common among Hindu and Buddhist communities. These individuals avoid meat and often follow a plant-based diet for religious or ethical reasons. Pork avoidance is a significant dietary restriction for Muslims and Jews due to religious beliefs. Both groups strictly avoid consuming pork and any products derived from it. Dairy restrictions are also prevalent in certain populations. For example, lactose intolerance can lead to dairy restrictions, and vegan diets exclude all animal and products, which includes dairy. Recognizing and respecting these dietary preferences and restrictions is essential for fostering a culturally sensitive and inclusive environment. By honoring these traditions, we contribute to the well-being and satisfaction of individuals from diverse backgrounds. Thank you for your attention. Sakshi will go over the challenges in menu planning for a diverse population, as well as some key strategies for diverse menu planning.
Today, I want to highlight the key challenges we face in menu planning for a diverse population. First, we need balanced nutritional needs with cultural preferences. It's essential to ensure that meals are both culturally appropriate and nutritionally adequate. This means considering traditional eating patterns while meeting dietary requirements. Second, I would say adapting culturally specific ingredients to meet dietary guidelines can be challenging. Some traditional recipes may be high in sodium, fat, or sugar, so we need to modify them to align with health and long-term care nutritional standards without compromising taste and authenticity. Next, we must manage multiple dietary needs, including religious, medical, personal restrictions. Whether it's resident requiring a low sodium diet, someone avoiding pork for religious reasons, or a lactose intolerant individual, our menus must accommodate all of these needs seamlessly. Lastly, food availability and cost play a major role. Sourcing culturally specific ingredients within the budget constraint can be difficult, especially if certain items are seasonal or expensive. Finding cost effective alternatives without sacrificing quality is a constant challenge. Despite these challenges, thoughtful planning and creative solutions can help us design menus that are inclusive, nutritious, and enjoyable for all. Next, I want to talk about two key ways with which we can improve meal services. First, incorporating a variety of cultural dishes and consulting with residents and families. These two aspects are important because food is more than just nutrition, it is also about comfort, culture, and personal identity. So, first, incorporating a variety of cultural dishes. It ensures that all residents feel included and valued. People come from different backgrounds, and the food plays major role in their memories and traditions. By rotating meals and offering dishes from different cultures, we can create a dining experience that is enjoyable for everyone. Next, it is also important to use authentic ingredients and traditional cooking methods to maintain the real taste and quality of these dishes. This is not only enhances the flavor but also respects and celebrates the diversity of our residents. Second, I would say getting feedbacks from residents and their families is crucial for improving meal satisfaction. That is important. And everyone has different preferences, and by regularly conducting surveys and having discussions, we can learn what food residents enjoys and what changes they would like to see. Family members also play a big role in meal planning. They know their loved ones' food habits and can provide valuable input to make meals more familiar and meaningful. Like when residents have meals that they recognize and enjoy, they are more likely to eat well, which directly impacts their overall health and well being. And by making these small but meaningful changes, we can create a more inclusive, welcoming, and enjoyable dining experience for all residents. Food is part of life that brings people together, and by respecting cultural diversity and personal preferences, we can make mealtime something that residents look forward to every day.
Thank you, Sashi, for talking about the challenge and strategies for menu planning. So now let's go over the practical tips in cultural food for a diverse people for long-term care kitchen. So the first thing I would say, the most important thing is training. No matter the kitchen staff or dining staff like dietary aides, they need to be very familiar with different cultural diets, religious restriction, and also the allergy. Even a small effort in training can make a big difference to ensuring the meal are prepared thoughtfully and accurately. The second thing I would say, communication is also key. For example, just simply ask resident what they like or getting the feedback from a survey. These can help kitchen to make a better choice for the resident, and also it can make residents feel like they're heard and also valued. Finally, menu planning should also include variety of cultural meals. It could be done by rotating the dishes from different cuisine, or organizing some theme day like Asian cuisine lunch or Mediterranean night, involving residents to this theme night could let them to share their own culture to different people. This process can make them feel like enjoyable and also meaningful. Hey, that's the end of our presentation. Let's wrap up. In today's presentation, we explore the importance of cultural food in long-term care kitchen, how they impact resident satisfaction and well-being, and challenge and strategy of menu planning. We also talk about the practical tips to apply this knowledge in long-term care, from staff training to effective menu planning. So now let's test your knowledge. We prepare a short quiz that you can access by scanning this QR code. Okay, the quiz will show both question and answer. You can test yourself or challenge your friends by playing online. So let's see how much you learn in our presentation. Thank you.